Today, we are diving into a roadmap for the future of higher education. It's the 2025 EDUCAUSE Action Plan, and it's all about how educators can build the skills to teach with generative AI. So let's get right into it. So here's the big question on everyone's mind. Is higher education really ready for the generative AI revolution? Because let's be honest, this isn't some far-off future problem. It's happening right now, and it is already changing how we all work and learn. Okay, first things first, let's make sure we're all on the same page. What exactly is generative AI? Well, Gartner puts it pretty well. It's technology that can learn from existing stuff, text, images, sound, to create something completely new and realistic. So think of it less like a simple machine and more like a creative partner that can generate anything from an essay to a piece of music. And its impact? Well, it's absolutely massive. According to the Horizon report, Gen A is already a huge factor in the 6 most important areas shaping the future of education. You can see them right here. It's everything from new classroom tools and faculty training, all the way to cybersecurity and AI governance. It is literally touching every single corner of the academic world. And this really gets to the heart of the report. See, this isn't about just sitting back and predicting the future. It's about creating it. As this slide says, we have a choice. We can either react to change as it happens, or we can play an active role in building the future we actually want. This isn't a crystal ball. It's a call to action. So what does that preferred future even look like? The report's expert panels sat down and imagined a really desirable state for higher education about 10 years from now, in 2035. Let's take a look at that vision. First, the vision is a world where public trust in higher education is actually restored. Now, how does that happen? By tackling today's biggest worries head-on, things like cost and workforce readiness, through stronger partnerships with industry and more hands-on experiences for students. Next, imagine the institutional digital divide is finally closing for good. By bringing technology costs down and making digital literacy a top priority, all institutions, no matter their size or budget, can give their students, faculty, and staff the tech support they need to really succeed. In this vision, we also see a workforce that completely embraces digital transformation. Faculty and staff don't see GenAI as a threat or replacement, but as a seriously powerful enabler. That shift creates a campus-wide culture of innovation, where technology actually enhances their roles instead of taking away from them. And this all leads us right into the classroom itself, where GenAI is meaningfully woven into learning. Here, educators are using these tools to enhance their teaching, maybe by offering students instant feedback or creating these incredibly immersive learning experiences. The key thing here is that this is about augmenting human teaching, not outsourcing it. Now, that's a fantastic vision, right? But a vision without a plan is just a dream. So, how do we actually get there? Well, the report lays out a really clear 4-level action plan that serves as a roadmap to this preferred future. The plan is brilliant because it's structured to create change that scales from the ground up. It starts with the individual, you and me. Then it expands to departments, then to collaboration across an entire institution, and finally to these powerful partnerships between institutions. Okay, so let's break this down. What are the specific actions we can actually take at each of these levels? This is where the report gets super practical. At the individual level, it all kicks off with a critical mindset shift. The goal is to see GenAI as a creative tool, not as a substitute teacher. When we use it as a tool, it frees up our time and it strengthens human connections. But if we treat it like a substitute, we risk misuse that can damage relationships and honestly do more harm than good. Moving up to the department level, the focus is all about creating a supportive structure. This really means 2 key things. First, setting up clear policies and guidelines with the faculty, not just for them. And second, providing the resources people need to succeed, like ongoing professional development and redesigned courses that actually integrate these new technologies. Now, this is where collaboration between different departments becomes absolutely critical. Just take student assessment, for example. GenAI completely challenges our traditional methods, like essays and exams. To develop new, effective ways to measure learning, it's going to take a coordinated effort from everyone across campus. And finally, at the highest level, institutions can work together. This means partnering with industry to make sure what we're teaching meets real-world needs and building global communities to share research and best practices. The goal here is simple: No one should have to reinvent the wheel. So, we've seen the vision and we've seen the plan. The question now is, how do you turn all of this insight into actual action? The report gives us some fantastic tools to help you build your own roadmap, starting today. And this brings us to you. As you think about this roadmap, what role are you going to play? Will you start by changing your own practices, or are you in a position to lead a bigger effort across your department, or maybe even your entire institution? The report suggests a really clear, really powerful first step. Understand where your institution is right now. As you can see here, this starts with identifying and actually talking to the key stakeholders. From there, you can document your takeaways, reflect on how they line up with the vision, and then, and only then, make a concrete plan for what to do next. And this is so important because, as the report puts it, the best plan of action always starts with understanding the starting line. Before you can build a roadmap to the future, you have to know exactly where you are right now. So the crucial point here is that this isn't some distant, abstract future. It's happening right now. The tools are here, the roadmap has been laid out, and the opportunity to shape the future of learning is right in our hands. The only question left is, what's your first step?